He kindly handed a homeless man $10. Surprisingly, the homeless man asked for all the money he had. Even more surprising, the man actually gave him everything. The homeless man couldn't believe it. He quickly disappeared into the bushes without a trace, until one day, his life finally reached a turning point. He accidentally ran into an old friend who had once been worse off than him. Now that friend had completely transformed his once defeated state, becoming incredibly confident. Carl was curious how he had managed it, so George took him to attend a so-called master class. The master quickly noticed Carl standing out from the crowd, immediately walked up to him and said, "If you start saying yes to everything from now on, you'll quickly get everything you want. Otherwise, you'll be cursed." Carl instinctively felt this guru was talking nonsense, but his friend George was living proof of success. He had to give it a try. When a homeless guy asked for a ride, he nodded and said yes. When the homeless man wanted all his change after getting out, he said yes again. But this didn't bring him good luck. Instead, he ran out of gas from driving too far. He finally found a gas station. His awkward pumping technique was caught on camera by a beautiful woman. Unable to refuse, Carl honestly explained the whole situation. To his surprise, the woman personally gave him a ride home on her motorcycle. Though they had just met, Annie suddenly kissed him. Carl had never experienced such an amazing encounter. Carl was absolutely thrilled. The next day, the elderly neighbor asked Carl to help fix her furniture. After he finished, she wanted to repay him. It gave Carl such a shock. He tumbled straight down the stairs. After some time, his good luck struck again. The man just casually accepted a flyer, because he couldn't refuse. He followed the address on the flyer to a bar, unexpectedly running into the gas station girl who made his heart race. The man was overjoyed. He firmly believed this happiness came from saying yes. Lots of people came to Carl for loans every day. His performance improved at an unimaginable rate. But miraculously, it didn't cause problems for the bank, because most of his loans were small amounts. People borrowed quickly and repaid quickly. This led the chairman to discover a huge business opportunity, so he directly appointed Carl to the board. From then on, Carl truly reached the peak of his life, but he never expected. When flying home, Carl was actually arrested at the airport. The police suspected he was a spy or terrorist, because he had learned to fly helicopters, shooting, Korean, and various other skills, something no ordinary person would do. Carl had to call a lawyer to rescue him. The lawyer brought the self-help book and explained everything to the police, but this deeply disappointed Annie, so she left, utterly dejected. From then on, Carl fell into the extreme pain of heartbreak. He quickly found the guru, begging him to lift the curse, but the master said there was never any curse. The master told Carl his current success was the result of his own efforts. Whatever he wanted to achieve in the future, he should continue maintaining that same effort. Carl understood. He immediately ran out in his hospital gown, riding his motorcycle at full speed to find Annie, tires screeching against the pavement, creating clouds of smoke. His stylish drift caught everyone's attention. Then, as Annie watched with hopeful eyes, Carl slowly emerged from the smoke.